A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We've got goblins!
We
Goblin.
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You'll want to remove that sign, and soon.
Let my magic
잘한다.
imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in...
됐어. 아이씨.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
돌아가자잉.
Take each trial as it comes. We cannot break it from this side.
Really? Now?
응? 선량한 국민들에게 마무리 마을에 침입한 경우 신속히 그 자리에 벗어나 신변의 안전을 확보하라. 아까 그리폰 떨어졌을 때 그런 경우를 말한 것 같은데요. 근데 고블린도 생각보다 가까이 있던데.
Tell him. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use, I'll serve with redoubled vigor. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
짐.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey.
꺼내기 맞지 지금. 야영 도구 세트.
Treated to the foremost, much obliged.
Go on, have a look.
죽었던 그 친구는 못 데려오나? 이건 뭐야? 특수 경향폰? 각지 존재하는 잊혀진 림스톤에서 사용 가능하게 된 해방을 완료한 특수 경향폰 불러내기. 레벨이 올랐네, 그새? 얘 데리고 갈까? 아이씨. 얘인가 보다.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
아이씨. 자꾸 들어가지네. 한번 보자.
Delighted to meet you.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
How
여기 있다.
terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the
Ah, you've returned. Splendid. The cart reached its destination safe and sound.
Ox carts seem a convenient
Minor
choice for
type
longer
horse.
journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
Where will the wind blow me today, I wonder?
Gather round, gather round. Aye, got some coin. What would you of me?
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
건네기. 사용.
Were tale by a master storyteller. And
플루티드본은 팔면 되고 마이너타이즈 저수? 저것도 보관하면 될 것 같고. 조합.
should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for him. So where's he get his coin then?
근데 이거 얼마나 기다려야 되나?
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you?
Welcome to and quality's what you need if you want.
7,000골.
To survive. So
그렇게 다이나믹하게 오르지가 않네.
before you check the price, just remember misers die. Hope to see you again. Are you in the market for something in particular?
화약 화살.
Always a pleasure.
그리고 퀘스트. 집무실. 근데 누가 노려본다는 거야?
Say, have you... Well, if you do visit, I hear he sets out to sea on his boat. Damn, as if that wasn't queer enough. He's apt to talk your... I cannot fathom his obsession.
여기 이쯤에 오니까 누가 쳐다본다고 하던데?
Say,
마을 광정 들어서니까.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
What brings you here?
I could. I'd never leave. Tiring, even if you've no trouble. Could use a little fun to brighten my day. Stomach's complaining.
I think I own the rest.
My bed creaks, and I shan't resist.
누가 쳐다보고 있었던 걸까?
If I could, I'd never leave.
A tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
Something good will come of today. I just know it.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour
모두에게
you a
한
cup
탕
to
내기.
start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun.
시간을 좀 돌려볼까요?
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the always a pleasure. Well met, sir.
아, 이동하는 거 못 봤어.
I'm rather unfamiliar with. There's a ladder here.
Got any tape?
너 어디 갔냐?
This really is fine craftsmanship.
Have you need of me?
Oh, I possess no
이구나,
intent,
얘구나.
I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own. That's all 'tis, mind. And even if I did, it isn't, no matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
아씨, 팔아버렸는데.
Are you in the market for something in...
아, 비싸잖아.
particular? Do come again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
일단 긁는 김에 테스트.
So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
I've wares of every ilk.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
이쪽 안쪽까지는 안 와본 것 같은데. 구민구역.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
If you...
출입 제한. 장소와 시간대에 따라 각성자나 폰 출입이 금지되는 경우가 있다.
Must go off on your own. There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
들어간 입구가 여밖에 없는데. 잠입해야 되구나.
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
I suppose I could use a moment to catch my breath.
You are the Arisen?
아, 얘구나.
Yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
아쉬운데. 아무도 안 붙잡네.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
경비병 초소. 우와. 네. 위치가 안쪽으로 들어가야 되나 본데. 오씨. 어떡하냐 이거? 아 위치를 모르니까 씨. 영광의 케이프. D사의 집무실. 이건가 보다.
Who's there?
어?
Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is
아
my
그래?
mother.
디사
Pray
아들이야?
forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing in his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. You...
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. A stroll might clear my head.
When does my watch end?
아, 이 사람 많은데.
A new performance requires new raiment, methinks.
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place, but not at the expense of my duty.
어, 연우는 안 잡네.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you?
갑자기요?
To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpture and would wound my pride if your curiosity shall... The man's home is located in Bakbatal.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
갑자기 가다가 말 걸어서 퀘스트 주네.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
우후.
What am I to do? I do like it here, but it can.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Welcome. Still waiting on that report.
Time to head to market.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis to think. Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
용고동.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim for some time now, and so, in honor of his supposed false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching the false sovereign. What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will... Here. Take care. There is masquerades being as they are. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings. And... There is much we ought to tend to.
단정한 옷을 입으려면 비싸던데 옷이 위아래랑.
While examining the palace ledger for ever some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of what's more. This inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crownflowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge. I am glad to hear it.
뭐 이렇게 해달라는 게 많아. 돈 받은 걸로 무기 하나 사가지고 줘야겠네.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again. 'Tis a lad.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me. But I shall... You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect.
맞네, 귀가 좀 다르네.
Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow, not a... I suppose I sought inspiration. For I confess I find the timing could not be more unwelcome. Forgive me. I should not expect you to... Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. I have been training most diligently. Indeed, I grew so vexed with myself that I... Thanks to you, it might be just what I need to find my aim. Many thanks, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the room? That's where I train, you see. I do hope you'll join me.
근데 저거 하려면 활 기술이 있어야 되는데? 나 활 기술이 없는데?
Oh dear. What am I to do? Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week. Fear not. I only ask your name to list. I'd be much obliged. Sound appealing?
뭐야? 퀘스트.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to... assist you.
잠만.
Do come again. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad.
방패 유인. 딱히 뭐 더 배울 게 없네. 도력 깨기나. 바꾸기. 뚝배기는 왜 지 맘대로 썼냐?
To assist you. Do come again.
Steel sits
와.
stirringly at your hip, Master.
A vocation well.
직업 얻으면 그 해당 그걸 주네.
Chosen arisen.
집어넣어야겠다.
Look, as long as you please. You're acting up. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad.
지금 부채 쏘기 또는 화약 화살.
Glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
위에다.
Well met, sir. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all
창고의
right.
보관. 영광의 케이프라.
On the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
I shall be your shadow.
Good evening, sir. I trust you. You fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
집 소개받았는데 집으로 한번 가볼까요?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
평민구역.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you?
예.
Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
난 평생도 괜찮은데.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
I quite agree.
아, 이게 화약 화살 만드는 거구나.
Shall we get some rest then?
좋은데? 이게에서 메인폰이 게임했다고? 뭔 말이야? 아, 두 명이 내 폰을 빌렸네?
I returned safe and sound, and I dare say wiser for my travels.
I feel refreshed.
메인폰 원정. 메인폰은 여관에서 잘 때 이기로 가서 그곳에서 경험을 가지고 돌아옵니다. 여행에 대한 소감은 글로 기록되어 넘겨봤습니다.
Ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow you. We will find much better rest in an...
그러면 이거
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curative...
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
What should I get up to?
요거는 됐고 정장 구하려면 돈이 엄청 들어가는데.
I wish I could go on an adventure.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Let's make haste. What to try to enjoy life wearing when I can.
나중에 찾아갈 수 있으려나 모르겠네.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Why, you there?
뭐야?
Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about...
밤의 주점 늘 보던 곳?
Seems I've caught someone's eye. That is quite a quandary.
통경관?
Greetings. You seek guide. You need only make a worthy offering in I have seen your path. May these words...
인도받은 땅 베르워스 성 감옥탑을 향함이 마땅하다.
You've my gratitude.
퀘스트 안내해 주는 거구나.
It's taken at a leisurely pace.
Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
가다가 내가 길을 잃어버리거나 그러면은 시신한 취소?
Have enough to do.
NPC가 죽으면 여기로 오나 보네.
Breakstone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care.
그리고 용의 고동으로 부활시킬 수 있고. 이때까지 죽은 친구는 없네. 어휴.
I've made my bed. Now to lie in it.
잠깐만, 일로 가면 안 되는데.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Not of importance. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
성안인가? 낮에는 들어가도 되잖아.
Our soldiers need better training.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to
알아서 그냥 안 오네.
gone over long.
Precious little time. I'm not taking any.
아, 고급지다.
I must earn the people's faith.
A welcome respite from all that. I've been on my feet all day.
여긴가 보다. 저 기다리고 있는 것 같은데?
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
이 소리가 난다는 거는 가면 안 되는 곳이란 것이다. 와, 감옥다가 엄청 깊네. 아이씨, 사람들 있잖아. 오씨. 아니, 누군 줄 알고.
My knees have been acting up of late.
아씨, 나 좁혀네.
This is quite a quandary.
곤란하게 되는 걸?
First, assess the
저 잘난가? 쉔장?
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
아씨, 누군 줄 알고 부러져 이거.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
둘이 빙글빙글 돌면서 순찰 도는데. 아씨. 아니 누구야 근데. 그래서 누군지만 알자.
What must needs be done?
누군지만 알자. 아니야? 발데마르. Who is 발데마르? 그냥 다 따면 돼?
Have you come to release
이 사람이구나.
this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended.
눈이 광기창 같은데?
Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? They say the arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw.
옷 벗어서 보여줬어?
By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the... And what befell him? Ha! Crusoe was discovered... I dare say your arrival put... Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's
감옥이 낙원이야?
demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of toad, tell me. I suspected as much.
아이씨. 뭐야?
soldiers need better training.
'Tis good to be reunited.
안에 들어가서 신나게 두드려 맞았네.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
밤 돼야 되는데. 지식을 향한 갈망을 채워줄 장소.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy. I have seen your path.
이건 뭔 말이야? 사소한 일을 등한시하는 자에게는 계시는 없다? 뭔 말이지?
You've my gratitude. If
뭔
the way
말이야?
forward is shrouded to you, it is lovely to see you.
계시 안 준단 말 아니야.
This here deal looks to be plentiful.
This
요거
ladder looks
해볼까?
sturdy enough to climb.
Oh, excellent find.
Greet. You need only make a worthy. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. It is lovely to see you.
돈만 받고 계시 안 주잖아.
That. Looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Look at the crowd. Let's eyes on me.
밤으로 바꿔야 되나?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate. Appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
얘 따라가기엔 날이 너무
Listen close,
밝은
as today I shall tell
것인데요.
a peril on the road.
Ho there. What you need of me?
Here to ask all.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you,
Were you not listening? Now you know you can leave me in peace.
그래, 밤으로 바꿔?
Bleeding amateurs. No respect for their choice. I'll be here, but standing still is
간다,
harder than
간다.
looks, you know.
이동한다.
I could do with a few more hours sleep. I've got to sweep and dust before I think of supper.
Here's
is a welcome sight.
Full of shots. Look as long as you please.
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
The road's at your
Got to press on. There's much
Got me in the thick of things, mate.
That's quite enough rumor hunting for one day.
Can't help but see a turncoat in every.
어디로 가냐?
What should I do? What should I do?
뭘 자꾸 어째?
I don't know what to do.
This looks as good a place as any.
Alms, alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
'Tis so dull when there's nothing doing.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
Why? Why me?
This headache's driving me up the wall, Tiz.
어디 갔지?
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
주점인가?
This is a bit much for me.
I sleep on my woe. Not gaming up a day about him. Just be heading home.
What would you of me?
How?
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
나 이거 가져간다.
Interested in my wares?
I'm tired of breaking my back for someone
Mayhap
else.
I ought to be getting home.
아, 별거 없는데.
Go on, to work. Have a look. Put bread on the table.
Things are, but dreams are free, I say.
Time to be heading home.
Life's been pretty kind to me. Hungry?
그냥 주점에 오는 거 말고
Grown
없는데.
late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
A few hours.
아, 간다.
Mayhap I ought to be
아, 주점에 술 마시러 왔구나.
I'm ill at ease here.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Alms,
그래도 이
alms
동네는
for the poor.
랜턴 다
Pray
켜고
grant
댕기네.
those less fortunate some salvation.
Time to head to market, methinks.
아니, 술 마시러 뭐 여기까지 내려와?
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
오른쪽.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
뭐 하는데? 일시적으로 닫힌 문. 시간대나 이야기 진행 등 상황에 지금 못 들어가고
Legs are as
나중에 아침에 되면 들어가면 된다. 마커 찍어놔야겠다.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
그리고 주점에 가서 늘 보던 곳 주점. 나 찾았냐?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your majesty, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that alone is reason to suspect the Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight.
There is only one acceptable out.
There is much we ought to tend. A place with books likely to. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things.
우원의 집 캔드릭.
Perchance he.
여기도 마커 찍어놔야겠네.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we do not forget that we work to.
Shift's over.
뭐야? 왠지 모르게 집에 없을 것 같았는데 예상이 맞았다? 보고 싶었는데 아쉽다? 뭐처럼 왔으니 물건 두고 간다? 아씨, 두 번째 내용은 못 봤어. 아, 율리카! 궁수 걔 말하는 것 같은데? 내가 낀 거보다 더 좋네? 아이고, 보관해버렸다. 혹시 모르니까 일단 보관해 둡시다.
A good sleep will ensure we are.
이계에서 메인폰이 귀환했습니다. 어떤 세계에 있든 역시 각성자님이 중요하다는 걸 느꼈다. 더 많은 보물상자와 장기문을 열 수 있었으면 좋을 텐데. 고정관념에 갇히지 않고 유연하게 해석하게 나간다. 야영 도구 세트 받아왔네. 고맙다잉.
To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Good morrow to you, Arisen.
이거 메이지 줘야겠네.
Anything's better than this.
If I stay here a bit.
Even the grave.
여기네. 바로 코앞이네. 잠겨있네. 술 먹으러 갔을 때 그때 열어야 되는 건가? 광장에서 떠들고 있는 거 아니야? 어 뭐야? 뭔 소리야? 쟤 왜 뛰냐? 쟤 왜 뛰어? 베르무도? 용소리도 나고 얘 왜 뛰냐?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
You.
어이 잠만.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
안돼.
What's this folk doing here?
우와.
Let my magic's gone to an
와 데미지 봐. 대가리 받고 기절했는데 지금. 우와. 아니 마을에 웬 일이야?
The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
You.
Oh dear.
Gather round, gather
What am I
round.
to do?
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
예.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
때려야 되나? 아씨 모르겠네. 제가 감시자 같은데?
You. Now here's a welcome sight.
Could you stop and have a look? I've wares of every ilk.
You!
너 뭐하는 놈이야? 너 왜 자꾸 나보고 도망가?
You!
They're a useful
아 붙잡아.
My,
되구나.
my. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This arisen's
너
both.
뭐야?
Tis obvious, no? I am an agent. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you... I was to report, but I suppose that job's over. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That greed will get you nowhere.
I grant you roaring flame.
싸가지 없는.
This is just what's needed.
You there! Halt!
응?
Shit! We're in for it now.
물에 빠뜨렸는데?
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid follow me if all catches your eye.
Yes, sir! No idle chatter.
우와!
I mislike the look of this.
아니 때린 거 아니잖아. 낙하 데미지 피하려고 방패 든 건데. 예민하네. 아 밤에 와야 되나?
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Couldn't hurt to rest a bit.
Days like this,
보자.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
이거지. 아 보상을 내가 그냥 줘야 되는 거구나 골라서. 랩을 더 올려야겠네.
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I'd heard tell of him. So where's he get his coin then?
일단 밤으로 바꿔봅시다.
Treat your ears to a tale by
Welcome. Well, wits about me. Oh, goodness me.
I can't stand much more of this.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
아유, 언제 열리는 거야? 따라 들어가야 되나?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
열로 갈까?
At your neck.
이미 집에 들어갔나? 거지 의상. 거지 코스프레잖아.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
There's a ladder here.
After you were risen. 'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Oh. Hi.
Shall we get some rest then?
보자.
Wait to see what the day holds.
Got to sweep and dust before I think of supper.
나 안 나왔네.
Not much going on hereabouts. Got any tales to liven up my day?
거지 옷 뺏으니까 오늘 출근 안 했네. 거지 옷을 필요한 누군가에게 전달한다. 아, 저기는? 볼드윈?
Interested in my wares?
Take it easy today.
Lots to do.
성 안에 사나? 아니네, 성 밖인데. 실례합니다. 막 가져가도 돼?
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a... If this is a jest, it is in very... I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. You may visit us again in a few days' time.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal. You need a permit. Mind, rumour has it that's led to some people... Come to think of it, I've nary a...
왜 이러냐? 귀족이 거지 행세하면서 그렇게 하고 있었단 말이야? 난 돈도 줬는데? 그리고 추후에 와라 라고 하네요. 그러면 다른 퀘스트. 베론트는 밤에 들을 수 있고 메르베 한번 보고 올게요. 우차 한번 타고 왕복하면 되겠다.
Time to head to market. The only care I had is how to spend the day.
Riding in an ox.
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
Ox carts don't travel at night anymore. Monsters are apt to grow bold. This would be the height of madness to take. Should you require a cart services?
지금 아침인데?
No tidings to ship.
I'm in no hurry to leave. Take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Now this is a conundrum.
우차 왔니?
In every age, when the arisen hence, pawns not to mention, they are 'tis clear their concept of
Handsome beast, isn't he? This ox cart's bad.
I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
돈 줬다잉. 나 탄다. 왔다. 한세월이네, 한세월.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
근데 100골드에 이 정도 온 거면 뭐 나쁘지 않다.
Seems I hear naught but
좀 둘러볼까, 메레베.
It is quiet.
뭐가 있으니까 이렇게 퀘스트가 뜨는데 지금 뭐가 뭔지 모르겠네.
Oi, an odd fellow went into Ulrika's house just now. Might have been a...
아, 울리카 집에? 근데 울리카 집이 어딘데?
We've naught to this.
really ought to have returned by now.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Fine place to ponder the higher mysteries.
Before I open fancy look at my wares.
아, 마차값, 우차값 겟?
Idleness is a
Hoy, an odd fellow went into Ulrika's.
울리카 집이 기억이 안 나는데.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my ears. Yet if aught were to befall him,
여 원안했겠지요?
Hard to make anyone smile.
여기 좀 가까웠는 것 같던데. 어?
what am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
울리카 집이 기억이 안 나.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking
큰일
for him.
났다.
But that place puts my ears on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
All the best tales come from travelers of the ages.
Time to be heading home.
Field Eerie we know what about.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
E'er since
Oh.
the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its complete. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault
북쪽
is
요새
ours?
사람들 다 가고 거기 키웠는데 왜 우리한테 책임 묻냐?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul.
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason!
What? I intended nothing of the sort.
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
허허.
You
괜찮니?
came to see me. Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? 'Twas by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. I wanted to tell you that. If now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
어디야? 경비초소? 나 왜 2층으로 올려보냈어?
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a
벌써
traitor to
보고가
the
왔어?
kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
뭐?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart over realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out. She chose to abandon the village for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone?
그냥 책임 그냥 지고 그냥 떠났네.
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. For the time being, your village will be in our hands.
아이고.
Ah, you've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge. As for where she went, I do not know. It would be unwise for me to go looking for her. I can only pray that she does not...
아니 릴리가 어디 있는 줄 알고 상황을 살피러 가. 일단 돌아가야겠네요.
He really ought to have returned by now.
우차 타고 돌아가자.
It falls on me to resolve this.
Think a better mind than mine to solve this.
I'm in 5 today.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
100골 두면 낼만하지.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles. Is there no...
꼭 가면은 사이클롭스야 사이클롭스. 늑대는 뭐야? 시선거리인가? 넘어간다. 그래서 우차 어디감? 그리고 여긴 어딘? 메르베에서 나온지 뭐 얼마나 됐다고. 이 난리야. 내 100골드는? 야 태워!
The sight of yon ox cart.
아니 손님이 덜 탔는데 지들끼리 가면 어떡해.
Would take a better mind than mine to solve this. My bed calls and I shan't resist.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
4,000골.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
How might I be of service?
화살은 누구한테 사야 되나?
Need anything?
와 비싼 거 봐.
Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
화살 건네주고.
My wares?
I'm in fine fettle today. Welcome.
퀘스트. 저거 어디야?
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
어? 리젠 됐나?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor?
아무거나 상관없니?
Many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, sir. You see, one of the children, Malcolm his name is, he's a steady lad. This building's very old. Might I impose on you?
Might I propose we seek out new information?
I quite agree.
Is Malcolm? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Please, sir, don't tell no.
I know so little of this world and of myself.
Is there aught I can assist?
지하 탐험?
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
told that you're a top dog.
우물? 우물 있어?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
뭔가 부술 수 있게 생겼다.
I suppose I could use a moment to catch my breath.
I ought to have enough for a few pinches of spices.
I swear it.
How about you?
지식이라 하면 여긴 것 같긴 한데.
No hold upon a tranquil mind. I can make no sense of this.
여기서 이렇게 아이템을 가져가도 될까? 있네.
Last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
이건 것 같은데?
True faith must come from the spirit.
뭔 소리야? 다른 시간대 와야 되나 보다.
My prayers will surely be rewarded.
Please, sir.
Same old story.
Nothing but trouble lurking here.
This place makes me nervous.
멜컴 보신 분?
Oi, keep your distance.
Why me?
I wonder what rumors they know.
Sweeping, laundry.
Malcolm. All he's doing of don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report our results?
돌무더기? 쉬웠다? 팬들에게 보고한다?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they are, but you mention rubble. Come, I fear. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
그래.
I believe this is the place to look. There, a hole. There is naught to be done but let us make haste.
안 들어가지던데. 구원의 집 지하.
I fear this foe may be beyond our abilities at present. Let us trust in the Arisen's judgment.
잠겼고. 웬 화약통? 아니 뭔 지하 이런 게 있어. 왜 버프 줄까?
Not bad.
Glad to be of service.
Well said.
박쥐?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
반대로 돌아왔네. 나가는 길이고.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed.
너 여기 있었니?
You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now,
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up
얼굴
ahead.
진짜 말 안 듣게 생겼다.
Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret.
Truly, perhaps.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
그러면은 거긴가 보네.
Right you are.
How are we to get through this door?
지시가 어쩌고 저쩌고 하는데.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is why I've ne'er seen so many books.
지식의 보물창고.
This might I
여기네.
ask that you not. We cannot allow the knowledge. We ought to entrust its care to someone. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your... Let's investigate this place.
It near
지하석을
boggles the
찾았다.
mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
여기구만. 나가는 것도 일이네. 이게 스토리가 이렇게 이어지네. 기부해가지고
This place never fails to calm my spirit.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
얘는 또 어디 갔냐? 자러 갔나? 이 친구 찾았어.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
보고 들으러 가볼까요?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we... Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, when he learnt of your Majesty's escape. As to how he learned your Majesty's location, I shall be sure to inform you when I do.
So the agent was
사천골.
of Batal after all.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to stray, do not forget that we would...
잠만 이러고 지하 거기도 가야겠네. 지하 감옥 가갖고 꺼내와야겠네.
Interested in my wares?
Another day, another adventure.
Pray slow your feet.
You run too fast for the likes of me.
I'll teach him a lesson he will soon forget.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
여긴 뭐 한대니?
'Tis here that the bodies of... I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and you are more than welcome.
여기도 시신 묻는 데구나. 한 칸 더 올라가야 되네.
If you must go off...
You are the... Follow me.
어? 따라오라고? 아 잠깐만, 난 그것 때문에 온 게 아닌데.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
그것 때문에 온 게 아닌 것인데요.
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious.
이번엔 또
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers.
여기 위인가?
What business could be so pressing that I must be...
I would not presume to know. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits... Oh, unring your hand, as if anyone in this palace would dare now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me.
빌헬미나? 들어가도 되나? 오, 씨.
What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
아씨, 걸렸네. 나은 줄 알았더만 그것도 아니네. 뭐 있는데? 요거 아니야? 안 먹어지냐? 경비한테 걸려서 안 되는 건가? 요거 맞는 것 같은데? 어떡하냐? 방이 근데 생각보다 뭐가 없다. 아니 안 먹어줘. 요거 같은데 누가 봐도 수상한데. 블록이가 없네. 그러고 보니까 이거 어떻게 게임 진행? 아씨 골치 아프네. 이름이 아돌로가 아니고 아롤드야? 잠깐만. 벽이 하나 더 있는데? 하. 비밀 집무실이네? 근데 이 돌로도 이렇게 만들 수가 있어?
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better
화합자 대기하고.
Well, well.
아이고.
Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
이 사람이구나.
Oi! Who goes there?
어?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you. And off you go now.
아 그래? 땡큐. 잠깐만 반대로 가고 있는데.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
I'd sooner stay out of battle.
elsewhere if possible.
This day bring delights new and
I must try to effect a change.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
잠깐만, 내려가기 전에 밤에 가도 근데 상관없나? 보고 들어갈 땐?
Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work. To be frank, I've not the slightest in short, you've done...
So, now the man is in his rightful station. Yet I cannot but want...
Those garments had a... In short, you've done...
일 안 하고 밖에서 거지 행사하면서 이야기 풀었구나. 근데 이런 거 보면 약간 몰래 취미생활 하다가 딱 걸려서 그거 된 경우구나. 퀘스트가 아씨 잠깐 깜빵 가기로 했는데 또 깜빡했네. 깜빵 가서 그거 이야기해야 되는데 깜빡하고 또 나와버렸네. 아 벌써
We shall
해준다.
wait here till your business is done.
Some of us get too loose. I've got to focus. The shift only just begun.
나 들어간다잉. 근데 얘들 야간에도 순찰 도나? 빨리 문 열어 빨리.
Well, have you found... Oh, guide me outside then. If you can deliver me from the...
가자.
Come along.
뭐냐 왜 안 오냐?
Come along.
아이씨 정신 차리슈. 아이고 반대로 나가야 돼? 정문으로 나가 그냥.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are, words maybe win, mayhap, the knowledge I've gained.
오케이. 보고하려면 또 밤 돼야 되잖아.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
창관. 창관은 귀족과 부호들을 위한 환락시설. 전용 허가증이 있어야 된다. 특별한 놀이. 돈은 많이 써야 된다 이 말이야.
What a delightful breeze. Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
2만 골?
Having trouble choosing, are we?
2만 골은 좀
Off to market I go.
My back's not acting up today.
네, 돈 생기면 올게요. 좀 부담스럽네.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
보고.
A welcome respite. Mustn't let it burn.
널 때가 오는 건가?
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
응? 요 앞에 있던 데는 없네? 저 끝에 있네?
Suppose I ought to.